Hello, world. Y'all know I gotta pay my respects. R.I.P Takeoff, man. I remember being in high school and Takeoff was my favorite rapper at the time. That Rich Than Famous, I used to listen to Rich Than Famous on repeat. You know, I was one of the first people out of my peers, because a lot of people looked at Takeoff as a weak link for a while, as far as the bars and stuff once Offset got out. I used to tell my people all the time, people sleep on Takeoff. Takeoff is where it's at. I really felt like he was the hardest out the group. Not very outsmoking, you know, sat back, chilled, let Quavo Offset do the talking. Was definitely the best ad-lib man in my opinion. Some people argue Quavo was, but I love Takeoff. As far as a rapper, successful role modeling man. You know, it just makes me question just why us as a people can't come together and not allow a petty argument to take a life. And what a lot of people don't realize is a lot of times this is how it happens. A lot of times the bullet ain't meant for you. That's why when you say, hey, you ready to go home? Do that. Hey, it's time to go, I'm not feeling right? Do that. Hey, something ain't looking right, they arguing, they doing this, they doing that. Let's bounce. Do that. Shout out to Jalen Lawson on that one. But anyway, it's a dice game, man. Y'all are millionaires. It could have been an argument. It could have been the fish tables. It could have been any of that. But why are y'all still doing that, man? I never understood the ego that people have when it come to dice games. I never understood it, man. And I got homeboys that play dice, you know what I mean? Some people say it's addicting. But it's just when too many people around and money is involved, y'all know how it gets. And my whole thing is multiple of y'all are millionaires. Somebody should have stepped in and been like, yo, this shit is $7,000. This is $10,000. Y'all, it's almost like y'all are playing dice. Then when the person wins in the end, it's almost like bragging rights to laugh in everybody else's face, and you ain't gonna do nothing with the money, but probably throw it on a stripper or something. 10 bands is no money to y'all at this point. And somebody else paid the price for our argument. Paid the price for illegal gambling at the end of the day, because that's what it is. That's what y'all are promoting. Hey, I didn't make the law. Don't blame me. And somebody with a family is hurt, and they'll never get that person back. An iconic group will always be remembered, because now there definitely there is no more MIGOS. Fuck all the, oh, I was mad at this person, I was mad at that person shit, and we broke up as a group. There was always the chance that y'all could get back together. But now that Takeoff is gone, there'll never be nobody to fit that spot. There'll never be amigos again. And it's sad. But this is my short take on it. How I see it is, 2023, I'm done with the bullshit. All of this bullshit transpiring, all this negative nigga shit that be going on, all of this he say, she say, all of this back and forth, all of this shooting and killing. It's like, who wants to even be bothered with this shit? The shit is played out, it's burnt out, and it's out of control at the end of the day. If you want to kill somebody that bad, go to the military. The reality of it is that some of us niggas don't have the discipline to step up and say, hey man, everybody chill out. Or to say, you know what, this is going left, we'll be out. A lot of us let ego get in the way. And as people that's supposed to be in the top percent of our community as far as money-wise, notoriety, look at what y'all are displaying and doing. Y'all still in that same nigga shit. And the reality of it is everybody keep want to say, oh, I'm keeping it real, I'm doing this, money don't change me. Man, motherfucking money should change you. It should change your situation. It should change how you move. It should change how you should act. There's nothing wrong with going back to the hood. But shit like this, there's nothing wrong with going to the other hoods and showing love. There's nothing wrong with linking up with your niggas, with your brothers, with your community, whoever. But when this type of shit transpire, it's bullshit. And at the end of the day, you know, there's going to be arguments. There's going to be beef. It's unrealistic to think that there's not. But when guns is being brought out and people are doing shooting and they're not even hitting the target, hitting the man that they want to hit, or you killing people over petty-ass bullshit, you know, that shows what you represent. Bullshit. And there ain't no way around it. Reality with WAP. I'm out.